Hello and welcome. Today we're in the Lexus LC500, gracefully brought to me by my very supporting parents. Well, today we're here in the highlands of LA, and May has just been a really stressful month for me, and so I'm here in what I believe is the ultimate de-stressing machine. Well, let's just go have a drive. I'm not going to do a walk around since I already did a walk around in my original video of this car. So we're just going to go for a drive here in the Canyons. Sounds much better with the roof down. Now I'm not going to push really hard because I'm here just to have a good time, relax a little bit, you know, get the stress off. If I want to push, if I want to go really fast, I would have taken my Type R. Just here with the roof down, enjoying this engine, having a good time. Look at the views, it's beautiful today. Now with that said, immediately just off the bat, you can notice this car, it really is not designed for you to push. Immediately you notice the steering is incredibly light, even in the Sport Plus mode. It does not wake up immediately, and well, for lack of a better word, it's dead. There is no feedback to it. I'm not getting feedback at all from the front wheels, which is not confidently inspiring. But for the type of driving that I'm doing today, that's completely okay. Thing about this car is, even right now, stuck behind a Toyota Camry, I'm happy. I'm having a good time. I'm relaxed. I have the Lexus Climate Concierge on. It currently has my heated steering wheel on. It's blowing hot air at my leg. The heated seat is on. Maybe only 60 degrees outside, but I'm feeling toasty. And even without the wind blocker installed in this car, there is near none wind buffeting in here. It's fantastic. Now the brakes are brake-by-wire. Well, I've always complained about it. I've never been a big fan of them. But what I'm a big fan about this car, it's about to come up here. There, right there. That is what I'm a big fan of. This engine is just fantastic, especially on the rev limiter. Tons of fun. black Corvettes, etc. I'm not jealous at all right now. Yeah, this car is not fast. It's not the most at home up here. But if you're just doing 6/10, well, spirited driving or cruising plus, in fact, again, cruising plus, this is the best type of car. This actually might be the best car. This is a very different vibe to my Type R. It doesn't scream, I want to go really fast. It doesn't scream, push me to my limits. All it does is get in me and let's just have a good time, relax together. It's like going to the spa. That is what I'm feeling right now. This is what it feels like to go to a spa. Such a relaxing experience to be inside this car. There is some, even in Sport Plus mode, there's some body roll to it, but I don't really care about it. The red is supple, even in Sport Plus. It's comfortable, it's deleting the bumps on the road. I'm not feeling any vibrations that I don't want to feel. This is a high revving engine. It has, as I just showed there, pretty much nothing. Don't know. This 10-speed automatic is doing a pretty good job. It's fast, it snaps around between the gears. Downshift. The crack on the off shift as well. Everything's fantastic about this car. From the outside right now, this car on this road, it just looks so good. lithium paddles are amazing. They feel amazing, they have a positive engagement to them, and they're very responsive. Nowadays, people are so into the idea of driving as fast as possible on these kind of roads, or in general, cutting off traffic and everything. This car teaches you what it means to just slow down and relax and just have a good time. You don't need to be going fast to have a good time in this car. In fact, I would argue you have a worse time by going really fast in this car. This car is best enjoyed at this speed on a road like this. And just listen to this engine howl. Alright. It's a really nice spot to pull off in front. Pull up here. Let's just take a look at how this car looks. Look at that. Isn't she pretty as well? Snow and white. Beautiful. Alright, in love driving here in the Cayennes. Let's see how she drives in the city. Alright, we're now off the Cayenne and well, we're about to get on the freeway. And let's see how this car drives. Now we're in comfort mode. In comfort mode, everything is much softer. The steering becomes so light that I could actually turn with just my pinky. Yeah, it's not something only a Rolls Royce could do, but it is a bit challenging. I'll say to comfortably turn this steering wheel, it's more of an index finger job. But here we're in comfort mode. This gearbox responds super fast. Look how fast we just got up to highway speeds. Alright, now here on the freeway, this is the 210 freeway right off the Angeles Crest Highway, and it's quite a bouncy lane. Right now, aside from you can hear a little bit of the suspension going over bumps, I'm not having to yell or anything. There's not a lot of wind noise. There's just a little bit of wind noise coming from right about here. That's about it. There's pretty much no tire noise at all. If you turn up the music, this is just as comfortable as it gets for a convertible of this type. Let's try some of the driving assist. If you press here, we can access our adaptive cruise control. So speed. The radar cruise control works really well. What doesn't work very well is the lane keep assist. I could activate it by pressing this button. However, it's better to just have the lane keep assist off, because this is what this lane keep assist does. It does not keep me in a line at all. And if we're going in a straight line, all it does is wanders me around from the left side of the lane to the right side of the lane. For example, here we are on the left side of the lane. Now we're at the right side of the lane. That's about all this thing does. Any sort of corner, it just forces you to take over yourself. But here on the freeway, except for the horrible lane keep assist, which I will not turn off, everything is very comfortable. Now, this is a 2021 car. So it doesn't have the new touchscreen thing, which visually looks better because it gets you this smooth dash and a watch all integrated behind a plastic screen. However, many people does complain about the Lexus interface system. I personally think this pad looks pretty good and it feels high quality. And personally, I don't find it that difficult to use. So you have the media, you can go through your audio. If I want to say scroll up to climate, you could go to my concierge pretty easily. By the way, Lexus concierge, fantastic. Climate concierge takes care of everything, heated cool seats and the wind and leg blower for you. Heated steering wheel as well, everything is very easy. Just turn that on, don't have to see the climate menu ever again. You can of course have these physical buttons here, very convenient. Cup holder hitting here, and down here more cup holder, opens up for some storage. No wireless Android Auto or Apple CarPlay, but it does have wired Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. This touchpad is really well. You have all your roof controls here. Overall, just great. And of course, you can't forget this function, the movable gauge. Just really cool to watch. Alright, as we're heading off the freeway here, let's turn off adaptive cruise control. That lights up as well, and the door is not currently dark enough, but there's some ambient lighting beneath here in the door stripes here. So if I put my hand here, you can see some lighting. So we get off the freeway. In comfort mode, the suspension is actually noticeably softer than it is in Sport Plus. However, I would actually argue in comfort mode it is a bit too soft. It creates an unnecessary jiggle over. Now there's a lot of modes. I could turn down here for eco mode, and you can feel in the throttle. In eco mode, there's a significant delay. If Sport Plus is up here for throttle response, Comfort is about here and Eco is down here. There's a noticeable difference here in the throttle response in Eco mode, and it takes off the oil temperature gauge, replaces with Eco gauge. And we also changed the gauge colors here, more blue. I actually quite like this blue color. For town driving, eco mode is completely acceptable. Visibility is pretty good. With the roof up, there is of course a bit of blind spot over there, right behind the roof, but everything else is perfectly good. All the controls here, turn signal controls, nicely weighted. There is no obvious plastic anywhere. Everywhere you touch feels high quality. The only lower quality part is there, the window controls. That plastic feels a bit cheap. And right behind the steering column, you can hear that's cheap plastic, but no reasonable person ever go touch the steering column. So I found it perfectly okay. For a $112,000 car, convertible, in convertible trim, 107 if you get all the options as a coupe. This interior is the best in the business. The caramel tan interior color is all over the place. It's so perfect. So you drive through downtown Pasadena, lighting, everything just matches. This is a comfortable place to be in. This is a relaxing place to be in, even now I'm no longer on the Cayennes. Now let's try out some other drive modes. We have normal. Now, normal drive mode feels pretty much like comfort, except the ride is slightly harsher. Sport plus is about here. Sport is also right around there. I couldn't actually tell the difference. Normal is right about here, and comfort just right down here. Now, in comparison, my Type R will be all the way through the roof of this car in terms of ride comfort. There is no such thing as an uncomfortable mode for the Lexus LC500. It is just comfortable all the time. These seats are comfortable and supported as well. The driving position is beautiful. Here in town, which is where this vehicle actually spent most of the time, being daily driven by my parents, it finds itself right at home. It is a bit difficult to park. It is very wide, as you could tell right now, and you can really not see over the hood of the thing. Yeah, but overall, this is a great vehicle. The fuel economy for 5-liter V8 that's mostly driven in town, 17.8, and that bit of Cayenne spirited driving definitely didn't help the fuel economy. It's pretty good, and this road is pretty bumpy, especially in my Type R. But in here, it just deletes all the uneven pavements, and even with potholes, impact is not harsh. There is no harsh impacts in this car. It's smooth. And I think that perfectly concludes this video. Hey, have a happy Memorial weekend, everyone, and stay safe up there. And go out, enjoy sometimes. Take your car out on the Cayennes. Just relax and have some fun for yourself.